welcome back to another Driver Spotlight, Driver Nation. I have here Meagan Wagner. She is from NEO. She is actually been with us since January of 2019. She has taken over 680 deliveries. In total amount of food delivered has been $290,000. Welcome, Meagan.
Hello.
Hello, Meagan. Thank you for coming down here. I know you come an hour away from Cleveland just to meet us here in Canton, right?
Yeah, from Strongsville.
All right. How's the weather up there?
It's yesterday it was like a blizzard, and today we're good again. That's just how it is.
I was so shocked to see that it was actually snowing in this March because we got so lucky not having too much snow here in Canton. But you guys live by the water, so I don't know how it's been.
They said that it was the mildest winter in over 50 years. So we only got to go sledding once. We only had one blizzard. And I told you when I walked in that first blizzard I took out my mailbox. So it was pretty bad, but we got through it.
You risked it all for a delivery?
No, that was in the evening. I mean, I would have, but no, that was just me trying to back out of the driveway and straight down.
All right. Well, this one, Driver Nation, this Driver Spotlight is a little bit different. It's actually in person, so I'm happy that she was able to drive down here and actually let us get to know her outside to deliver that. Yes. So my first question to you, Meagan, is over the last few years, it has been like a huge influx in the gig economy.
Yes.
What is the most significant benefit has been being a driver?
The flexibility, for sure. I just love being able to make my own schedule and not having to worry about needing time off or a day off. You just are able to just do what you want.
Love it. I think that's what most people think is flexibility, not to have to call off because maybe your kid is sick or your kid has a game and you want to go. So I'm with you there. Yes. So how long have you lived in the market that you actually deliver in?
Well, I've been here my whole life.
Oh, okay.
I was born in Cleveland, and I was in Parma for a while, which I nicknamed the Great City because I love Parma. And now I live in Strongsville. So I do most of my orders out of Strongsville, Parma area, and then I know the North Olmsted, Westlake area too because we lived in Bay Village for a while. So anywhere in that area, I'm good. But I've been there 38 years.
Okay.
So
awesome. So do you just deliver that as your gig work, or are you a gig worker?
Gig worker. Gotcha. So I do deliver that. So you guys are always primary because you pay the most.
Okay.
So I will arrange my day. I will arrange my day around what catering orders I have. So if I have a catering order in Strongsville, then I'm doing I do Shipt for Target and then Spark for Walmart. So I'll do it on that side of town. If the catering orders are in North Olmsted, then I switch over to that Target and that Walmart.
Gotcha.
So I just work it around, deliver that.
All right. You hear that, Driver Nation? So let me ask you the fun questions here.
Okay.
Not that wasn't fun.
Right.
But have you ever met a celebrity? You're in Cleveland. A lot goes on in Cleveland.
Oh my gosh, that's wow. You know, have I? I have met the one that just sticks out to me. It comes to mind. Do you know who Big Chuck and Little John are?
Yep. I remember watching it as a kid.
Okay.
Like, late night. I shouldn't have been up. Okay.
We were at the Ice House Bar in Old Brooklyn, and Little John came walking by, and I met him, and for whatever, my reaction was aw.
If you guys know who it is, I can understand
he's
why
like,
you said that.
Like, he's like, I don't know, 4 foot. I was like, oh, hi. That's exactly what I said. And my friends and me, we just crack up. So I want to say.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, I think that must be the most famous person I have met. So.
Okay. Is there somebody that you would love to meet?
Taylor Swift.
Okay. Why Taylor Swift?
I love her. She's my idol.
Got you. You
So,
couldn't afford them tickets, though, huh?
No, we got them.
You got them?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
we got.
I
couldn't
get
it. I couldn't get in to get them physically, but we knew it when my old next door neighbor got them, and he called me like, I got the tickets. I'm like,
you
okay.
had a plug.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
So I'm taking this is gonna be my daughter's first concert. So I was like devastated when we didn't get in at first, and we were trying for days, and then I wanted originally to go to the Pittsburgh one because I was gonna tie it in with the Pittsburgh Zoo because she wants to do the sloth experience where you get to like touch a sloth for her birthday, but we didn't get into that one, so we're going to Cincinnati.
Okay, cool.
So
a little bit local.
Yeah, so this will be the 5th time I've seen her, and probably and this will be the first for Kenzie. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they got some cool stuff to do in actually Cincinnati. One of the team members was telling me about it because we're headed there for AU game. So she was talking about their zoo, is really awesome. So you
I
definitely
think
check that out.
Okay, I don't know. Have we been to this? That was the Columbus Zoo we were at.
Yeah.
We may not have been to the Cincinnati Zoo. I don't think I've ever been to Cincinnati. So we'll see.
All right, me neither. So,
Yeah.
and I used to live in Columbus, which is an hour away from Cincinnati, which is ironic. I never went.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you this: what is the most thing that you're grateful for?
My kids, my husband, family, that kind of thing. So
You said it like it was like that kind of thing.
that kind of thing that's the most grateful I would say that I would.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, family, friends, the good friends that I have and the family. So
Love it. What is the strangest food combination you like to enjoy?
Oh, no, I'm pretty like stuff can't touch. Like,
Oh, gosh.
No.
You picky?
I'm very picky. I'm basically, I'm Irish, so steak and potatoes and then chicken, I don't let stuff touch on the plate. It's
Oh,
got to all be
God.
separate. So
So what's your favorite dish then?
Olive Garden, chicken Alfredo.
Okay.
Our one friend calls it the Italian McDonald's, but me and my other friend love it. So I say I don't cook a lot, so I like a lot of these places I pick up from. I will then go back and eat at. I'm like, "Hi, I'm back. We're here for dinner." Like I don't cook that much. So
Wow. The McDonald's.
he said it was the Italian
Italian
McDonald's.
McDonald's. That's new. Tell me if y'all ever heard that, Driver Nation.
I think it's great, and that's like our go-to is Olive Garden. So
Got you. So, what is the worst advice you ever received?
oh my God, I don't know. That's a crazy question. The worst advice?
We always know what the best is. What's the worst?
Oh gosh, I don't know. That caught me off guard. I don't know. Jeez.
Can't think of
Whoever
anything?
got me into call centers, because that's where I was before here. However,
Oh, wow.
whoever was like, this is a good path. That was probably the worst advice, because I was in call centers for years, and that's how I finally
Really?
ended up in the gig economy. Yeah.
Well, that's an interesting story.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely. I'll like wake up in a cold sweat sometimes, thinking like I'm back at a call
Was it
center.
inbound, outbound? What you
I've
was
done it
selling?
all. I started out doing telemarketing, and at that point, you kind of expect people to cuss you out, right? But then when I moved into customer service, and people are still yelling, still being rude when I'm trying to help you,
'em. Yeah.
it turns out you cannot put people on what I have dubbed a penalty hold, because that doesn't end well for you. So that's how I'm not at there anymore.
Got you. Okay. Well, I actually
Yeah.
sold insurance at a call center. That was what I did.
You
before
sold
I
the
did.
insurance. I did
Sold
the.
insurance. Yeah.
I did the customer service for it.
Okay.
So I was at Progressive for like a long time, and I love this great company, but I just couldn't do the phones anymore.
Yeah. So typically around this time, Ben does the bonus questions, but I thought I'd take it over for a little bit here.
Okay.
So I got one bonus question for you. I love his questions, but Nate the Great has some good questions too, so I got them from him.
Oh, he did have some wild ones the first time I was here, I think.
So not so wild here, but thinking back through all the deliveries you completed on the Deliver That platform,
Mhm.
do you have a favorite delivery experience so far?
Oh, yeah, there's a few. I mean, there's been a lot of times where it's like, it's just like, I think the home deliveries are the best, because those
Aw.
people are fun. Like I've done a couple of them where it's on Lake Road in Bay Village, and
Okay.
like you're just like in their kitchen, and you're like, oh my
Man.
God, like the whole lake is there, the in-ground pool, the infinity. So I'll like talk with those people. Those have been great. There's one office we delivered to where the dogs walk around, and that's
Wow.
like dog friendly. So you walk in, all these dogs run up to you, and like that's a good place.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like them. I like meeting the people, especially in like the repeat customers. It's always like a lot of the, doctors or hospitals. Few of the nurses are like, "Oh my God, what's for lunch today?" And I always walk in and go, "Who's hungry?" Like when I get off the elevator with all these bags. So I think there's a lot of. I don't really think I have any bad experiences. They're all pretty
That's really
good.
good.
Yeah, I mean, it's all. Some of them are so quick.
Uh-huh.
I was watching one of the other interviews you did, and the one lady was like, "Yeah, sometimes it's like 15 minutes, and you're making $25." And I'm like, "That is exactly why I plan everything around this, because some of them are
Yep.
the one in Middleburg, I think they just can't leave the office because literally it is across the street. They order from Charlie's. It's like a
Old
sub
Charlie's
place.
or Charlie's Steakhouse?
Philly steak.
Okay.
Charlie's Philly steak. They order from there, and you just drive across the street, and you go two
Really?
floors up. It's like crazy, and they order a lot. So I guess like that, and they can't probably take the time out to do it themselves because
Wow.
it's a busy office. But I'm like, that's the easiest one.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. So yeah.
Cool. So I know that we are doing a driver spotlight here, but this one was real special. Not only because it was in person, but also because it's our Mother's Day edition. So I do have some personal questions just to ask you based on what I asked before. Mm-hmm. You told me you were thankful for your family. So with being thankful for your family and being flexible, how does that tie in with your family? How does that help?
It's just, a lot of times it's really easy to work the orders in between the kids' schedules. So I can even like drop off a delivery and then pick one up, take them home. Sometimes they'll just sit in the car while I'm dropping stuff off. So, we're still a couple months away from the oldest driving. So then things will get a little easier. So I have a 16-year-old, one's almost 12, one's almost 10. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have a child as old as 16, but my son is going on 14, and a lot of people think he is 16 or 17. He got a little stash, and I don't see it. Like,
my son, he looks a little older than he is too. He could pass for like 18 or so probably, and he just turned 16 in December. So,
got you.
Yeah.
So do they always go up to you and just like, I'm taller than you, I'm getting tall, or try to size you up? My kids do that all the time. Like especially my daughter, I'm getting taller than you. You're not taller than me. Like, you're not there yet. Just chill out.
My oldest is he's finally just now a little bit. He was as tall as me for a long time, but I slouch pretty bad. I have scoliosis. Now he's pretty at least a good inch or two on me. So I'm like,
Oh, cool. What kind of sports do they play?
So Howie is the oldest. He's in football. So he's a high school football player. And then the middle one, he's kind of all over the place. He did swimming. He's really good at it. But right now he wants to go back into the other sports. So he's about to start baseball. And he's in track. Which track is not my favorite because then you're just sitting there for hours waiting for them to run like 3 times. And it's like, let's go. And then my little one, she was in dance for a while and now she was doing swimming. And we'll see. We're going to finish out the summer with swimming and then she might go back to dance. So. Okay. And she's got Girl Scouts too. So also in between my deliveries, I've been dropping off all these Girl Scout cookies. Yes.
I know. I've been seeing them out. I guess it's Girl Scout season. You guys, I don't know. Do you guys have a favorite Girl Scout cookie? Ben, what you got?
That's what I was going to say. Samoas, those are the best ones. Absolutely.
Oh, gosh. Well, that's my daughter. She's kind of, she played a lot of sports. Like, she'll play, I let her, anything, gymnastics. Okay, you could do it. Soccer. Okay, you could do it. Like, she goes through everything. Now we finally got on the AAU team, and now we're traveling. Like, they sought us out. She never played on the basketball team or anything.
Oh, nice.
So it was, like, pretty cool. I'm excited. And then I took her to practice, and so it happened that her coach was like, hey, did your son find a team? Because he had just finished regular basketball season. I'm like, no. She's like, somebody just called me today and they wanted to know. I'm like,
they're scouting them. That's awesome.
Like, so yeah.
That's what you want.
Mom, I know. Now I'm about to be back busy mom, AU traveling. So we're excited. We're used to traveling. So
we never did any of the travel. The closest we got was she was in competition dance last year. So we had to go a couple places for that. But normally they just play for their school. So, but it's like as soon as one ends, another begins. So, and I'm okay with that because busy kids stay out of trouble. That's the motto. So we are always doing something. For it too. So you can't sit around. You can't sit around on your tablets. We got to be doing something.
My son tried it after basketball had ended. He was like, well, I don't have a team. I'm sitting out. And I was like, call your grandma. When does track start? Because that track, and he was in track until we got that phone call yesterday. And I was like, well, you're back at AAU now.
So you're back.
I'm with you. Keep it going. I love it.
They got to be doing something.
Awesome. All right, Meagan. So I appreciate you taking time out to let us get to know you outside of being a Deliver That driver, but also as a mother.
Yes.
Highlighting what you love about being a mother so much. Until next time.
Yes. It's been great coming down. I thank you guys for having me.
Oh, no problem. You are welcome. Thank you for having us be your number one gig platform, and all the rest follows underneath.
That's right. Everybody gets behind Deliver That.
Love it.